One of the general trends in the marketplace over the last couple of years has been bigger glass sizes. Architects are interested in specifying and designing buildings with more glass to increase the views. It's something that's attractive to the occupants and the building owners. And that means you've got to have larger glass to be able to fabricate. This is well entrenched in Europe, and in the last couple of years it's really been a strong trend here in the US. And Guardian has responded to that by adding capability to produce glass, coated glass, high performance glass with our latest coatings in jumbo sizes. And so what that means is our typical size that we can provide will go from what is a stock sheet, which is an 8-foot by 12-foot typically, to a jumbo, which is an 11-foot by 17 feet or 12 by 17. So it's a significant increase in size. Why do people do it? In addition to the design, it's also because it's more efficient for our customer base to be able to purchase in larger sizes and process the glass, getting more units or more lights out of a typical piece than you would out of a smaller. So there's design considerations and there's efficiency considerations. Historically, we've always been able to provide uncoated glass in jumbo sizes. Now we'll be able to provide the jumbo coated glass in jumbo sizes. So from the customer's point of view, it really gives them the uncoated and the coated together in that same large size. So it's a significant benefit. Some key things, obviously larger glass is going to be heavier, so you've got to be set up to have the right cranes and the handling equipment. Most important to be able to do it safely. So you've got to be able to look at your facility and make sure that from a safety point of view you're set up. Now many of the customers already handle uncoated glass in jumbo sizes, so they're in pretty good position. But other customers are looking to add capability to be able to process jumbo glass. So you've got to look at safety, you've got to look at ceiling height, you've got to look at storage because you need more area to store the glass. So all those things are considerations. Another technical consideration is going to be the heat treating of the glass. You'd have to make sure that the customer's operation is set up to heat treat 8 mil and 10 mil and not just 6 mil, and also set up to do the larger sizes. So if a customer is used to historically doing maybe 5 feet by 10 feet, now in a jumbo size they might do 8 feet by 12 feet or 8 feet by 14 feet. So there's a lot to consider from a fabrication point of view, in addition to just having available the larger size. On the design side, you've got to start looking at things like deflection of the glass. If you're designing a larger insulated unit, then what is acceptable in terms of that glass, the deflection of that glass after it's been installed. This leads to heavier glass. So instead of 6 millimeter or 1/4 inch, the architect might be designing 8 millimeter or 10 millimeter or 12 millimeter. And then of course, if the glass is thicker, it's going to be heavier still, right? So you'd have larger glass, and then thicker glass means it's going to be maybe significantly heavier. Guardian has technical services that we can offer to help our customers and architects think through some of these issues for any particular job. We have a technical services team that can both help our customer in terms of their processing of jumbo glass and help the architect in terms of thinking through the options or the issues in designing with larger glass sizes.